emanates from me. But can't deny that there's something. I mean, it's not something, but it does emanate. I mean, it does.
The appearance is just an appearance. Nothing actually emerges. Like no. So once you see, there is no snake. So that which was seen as a snake, you see only as a rope. Once you see that you are the self alone, then all of this is seen just as an appearance. It's not real. So when we say it is not real, when we say something actually emanates, nothing real actually emanates. It was just a seeing, an appearance. So it's like, okay, there's a rope. You're seeing a snake. Did the snake appear and did it go away? So in the same way, this world is an appearance, like the snake. Never really appeared. Nothing really emanated. But you're just seeing the dynamic aspect, as we call it. Ultimately, we have to say that even all of this Maya, illusion, never really happened. We don't every day talk like this in Satsang, because then we can get into some sort of a conceptual denial of the appearance. But we are now looking at the last verse, saying that if I am truly the unchanging, then can the changing actually ever have happened? Is any of this true? What is the reality of it? This is the distinction between the real and the unreal, the rope and the snake, which is the most popular example or metaphor in Vedanta. Then we start to see, although it might appear to be that all of us are here having this conversation, in reality only awareness is. So, where is the snake when it appears? Where is the water in the mirage that appears? And yet it can be perceived as if it is. But does it have a tangible reality? So it appears as an appearance. But if it is just an appearance, means what came? Nothing really. An appearance is not real. If something real emanated from me, then I would say, yes, this is how it was. There was display of two-ness. Now we go back to this. But if it is just an illusion, an appearance, what really emanated out of awareness? Yes.
It does emanate. I mean, it's not real. I mean, nothing that emanates can.
It only appears to have emanated, if you put it like that. Like the snake only appears to have come, and once we see it in its true light, we see that there is no snake, there is only a rope. So, from the perspective of awareness, what really happened in the coming of the waking state, in the coming of the sense of existence? What really happened? That's what they say. Nothing really happened. It has just been the play of appearances and disappearances. So if you want to say that a non-real appearance seemed to have been perceived, we can say like that. Because even in this conversation can only happen in that seeming.
So you can't really deny this, like right now, like these words.
Yes, but the nature of this, as real or unreal, what would you say? If the definition of real is clear, that the unchanging is real, if the sage defined right in the beginning, then what would you say about this? It's not real. So if it is not real, can you say that really it emanated? No, just as an appearance. Yeah, no, it's good, it's good.
So when you say really did it emanate,
Yes.
I mean it does emanate out of this presence. I mean it just comes.
Yes, yes. But is it similar to the mother giving birth to a child, or is it similar to the appearance of a snake in a room? And this will bring you to one of the most traditional and oldest debates in Advaita Vedanta. So Adi Shankaracharya says that this Maya is neither real nor unreal. It just appears to be. So that's why it is called the unreal. The other parts where they say that this jiva which appears, this uh, sense existence is as much Brahman as Brahman itself. So these are two very traditional approaches to this. Now, either are fine. Whatever appeals to your heart the most, whatever you feel the most intuitively inclined to is completely fine. Here, ultimately, I have to say that I have to agree with Shankara to see that awareness is the true, real, and everything else has just been an appearance, therefore just been like the illusion of silver in mother of pearl, the illusion of sneakiness in the road, the the illusion that this ever really happened. But truly, I can't explain it to you. It has to be on the basis of your insight. Whether you feel that consciousness, this existence, has some reality is based on how you define reality and what your intuitive experience is. Because ultimately, the sages said, everything that changes, everything that comes and goes is not real. So now this is, I don't know whether we even want to make this, publicly available. But the fact is that from that definition, even existence does not stand up to that test, isn't it? To that standard. That's why even Maharaj sometimes was very strong when he said, all of this problem is because of this I am infection. Forget about I am. Nothing ever has really happened. But it's very rarely that the sages, like Maharaj, Papaji, the sages have said like this that nothing has ever really happened. Now, why I don't usually share like this in satsang every day is because also that many have picked up this idea that nothing has ever really happened. And clearly, there's identification with some limitation and to the concept of nothing has really happened, so it can be spoken about like that. But here we are on the fringes of our insight. There are the limits of what can be found in this recognition. Once I find myself to be this self, then is it true in reality that something has happened, that time and space were ever real, or were they just an appearance? So, this, so actually for me, I don't mind. If you say either of these, if you say I see that I am this awareness, and within me is this birth of my child called consciousness. Or you say that I am this awareness alone, and this play of consciousness is just an appearance. There is no I am ultimately because even that is changing, it comes and goes. So this I have to leave to you.